All half trackers to staging. All half trackers to staging.
Falling too fast to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling this vulture negative, negatives. Everybody waiting for the Father man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run. I was born for this. Run me like a racehorse. Throw me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the flip. Word upon your lip. Better that you rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my face. I'll do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chain. part of them. Never be enough on the prodigal son. I was born to run, I was born for this. Run me like a race, run me like a hit. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the flip, word upon your lip, better that you rip. Break me down and build me up, whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes. You take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes. For critical, we get just to go. Don't wanna be the parenthetical, hypothetical. Working on to something that I'm proud of. Out of the box, in the boxy to the world. And the vision we've lost, I'm in apostrophe. I'm just a symbol to remind you that there's more to see. I'm just a product of the system of catastrophe. And yet a masterpiece, and yet I'm half deceased. And when I am deceased, at least I go down to the grave and I have to leave. And leave the body of my soul to be a part of me. I do what it takes. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes. You take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes.
Hey, Hotels.com here. Struggling to keep up with your toddler? We know a hotel that'll keep them entertained. Book family-friendly hotels with pools in the Hotels.com app to find your perfect somewhere.
Want some coffee, mate?
Already got some coffee, mate.
Meant a splash of coffee, mate, to enhance your coffee, mate.
Oh, sure, mate. I'd love some coffee made in my coffee, mate.
So, mate,
Crikey, that's a rich and creamy coffee, mate.
coffee, mate.
Coffee's perfect, mate.
Mate,
You love listening to your favorite artists, and we love listening to you. So let's talk. Click now to take part in our short survey, and you could win a month of gloriously uninterrupted music with Spotify Premium. That means you can enjoy all your favorite artists ad-free. Sound good? Then all you need to do is hit the banner now for your chance to win.
Trap money, got me in my face. Gotta be real. Yep. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. 'Cause I want you and I need you. And I'm
Check,
down
check,
for you
check.
always, KB. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. 'Cause I want you and I need you. And I'm down for you always. Yeah, the new me is really still the real me. I swear you gotta feel me before they try and kill me. They gotta make some choices, they running out of options. 'Cause I've been going off and they don't know when to stop. And then when you get to top, and I see that you've been learning. And when you get to shopping, you spend it like you earned it. And when you popped off on your ex, he deserved it. I thought you would've won from the jump, that confirmed it. Track money, Benny. I buy you champagne, but you love some Henny. From the block like you Jenny. I know you special, girl, 'cause I know too many. Risha, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. 'Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always, JT. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. 'Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always.
Full track riders, motos have been posted. Full track riders, motos have been posted.
I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always. And I'm down for you always. And I'm down for you, down for you, down for you always. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. 'Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always. Crazy.
We've got the 224 coming in, and then the 556 bike right after. Callie's coming down this final straight. We've got Callie coming across in the 4th position there. .783 and the 642 battling out for that final position there. Moto number 4, Ezekiel, Griffin, Wilder, Leo, and Parker out there for a rip. Neck and neck down the rhythm section here. Going into corner number 3, coming out. We got the 799 bike in front. That's Parker taking the 1. 048 taking the 2. That is Griffin. Leo taking the 3. Wilder with the 4. And the 658 bike, Ezekiel, taking the 5th place position there. Back to moto number 1, we've got Brindley, Samara, Watson, Wells, Emily, and Brock ready to drop here. Here we go, ripping down into the corner. We've got an Edmonton Oilers jersey out front. Holy smokes, going out there with a flare of fire. Samara coming in close behind there. We are neck and neck. We got 5 hammering up that final straight. We got the 402 coming through here. Wells with the 1, 7, 8, 9. Brock with the 2, Samara with the 3. 408, Emily coming in that 4th position. And 653 coming here in the 5th. There we go. Moto number 2, Mason, Avery, George, Ava, and Oliver ready to go. Avery taking the early hop off the pop there. Here we go. George is making a move out the inside there. Coming out of corner number 3. I think that's a 903 Eva plate coming through hot here. Coming down the final straight with that pink helmet on. 903 Eva coming all the way to the end, taking the win here. We got a little bit of a build-up here on that first feature on the final straight. Gonna see what happens. Avery and George are battling it out. Looks like George might be making a pass on the outside. George is coming down. Here we go. We've got George ripping through to the finish line. Coming all the way down. Gonna take the 2nd place finish there. Avery battling up through that feature. He's getting down there, up and over. Here we go.
Moving out this
That's our 795 plate.
Chris, plan ahead to donate to a charity. Sell
The
online.
271's coming up here pretty quick. Oliver just cruising.
Free move and exchange. Learn more about illegal dumping and unwanted items.
Coming up over that final feature. 271. Oliver. Gonna see if he cruises through the finish line. He's checking out his friend, making sure that they're okay. Oliver taking the 3. .258 Mason. Cruise over the line here. All the way down. Mason taking the 4th. Back up to moto number 3. Wyatt, Boaz, Bowen, Jaden, Callie, and Madeline ready to go. Bowen taking a hop off the line, and Madeline is not letting him go easy there. Coming into corner number 2. Battling up over that feature. Bowen is motoring around. He's got the shoulder check going, seeing what's going on. But Madeline is coming through, hunting him down through the rhythm section. Callie motoring through here. Coming down into final straight, we've got the 224 Bowen taking the first position. Madeline coming through in a comfortable second. Looks like we've got the 859 bike Boaz in third. Callie pushing and motoring. She's got all the heart in the world out there. .783 Jaden coming through. Callie motoring across the finish line, and we've got that 642 bike coming through here. That's Wyatt. Way to go, Wyatt. Good work out there, everybody. Moto number 4, we've got Ezekiel, Griffin, Wilder, Leo, and Parker ready to go. Coming out of corner number 2. We had a battle there. That looks like a nice pass on that 799 bike. Parker coming into the rhythm section down there. Leo's motoring through in that 3rd position, making up some good headway. Got Wilder coming through in the 4th. Rolling around. Let's see where it comes out here on the final straight. 799. Gonna take the 1. Leo and the 049 plate. Neck and neck. Leo takes the 2. 048 Griffin taking the 3rd place position. Wow, they're coming in 4th there. Ezekiel ripping it up here through the rhythm section, coming all the way to the end after a little crash. Give them all a round of applause for getting back up and finishing. Way to go, Ezekiel. Good job. Back to moto number 1. Here we go. Samara taking the pop off the line there. Here we go, final straight. We are neck and neck. This is great racing out here. Looks like we've got that 7-9-7 Watson in the lead, followed by the 7-8-9 bike. Brock in 2, 4-0-2 Wells Campbell 2. 8-3 Brindley coming through. 408, that is Emily. Samara motoring all the way down through this final straight here. Way to go, Samara. Good job. Motor number 2, we've got Mason, Avery, George, Eben, Oliver ready to go here. Avery flying off the line, followed by George Bossy there. Even making a pass there. Holy smokes, just flying down that rhythm section. Coming into corner number 3. Coming down the final straight. That looks to me like the 903 Eva taking the W here. I think we've got George and Avery battling up over that first feature on final straight. Coming down to the end, pushing. George made it up over top. He's got the lead. Just motoring down to the finish. All the way to the end. George taking the 2. Avery battling up over that feature, followed by Oliver. They're neck and neck at this point in time. It's going to be a battle to the finish. Who's it going to be? Oh, photo finish. Oliver taking the 3, followed by Avery. Two 5-8 Mason battling up there over that final feature. Gonna roll it down to the finish line. All the way down, ready to go. Way to go, Mason, all the way. Whoop, whoop. Moto number 3, looks like we have Bowen out with an early lead. Madeline is hunting him down though on that rhythm section, gathering some momentum. This is going to be a race going into quarter number 3. All the way down to the finish. Looks like we got 224, but Madeline's not letting him go easy. She's got those pedals going all the way to the end. 224 with the 1. Madeline is going to take the 2. 859 plate coming in with the 3. Callie with the 4th position there. You got the 7-8-3 and the 6-4-2 battling it out to the end here. What's going to happen? Oh, neck and neck, 7-8-3 is taking it. Moto number 4, Ezekiel, Griffin, Wilder, Leo, and Parker dropping in here. Looks like the 799 Parker out with an early lead there. You got 2 and 3 hunting him down though through the rhythm section. Wilder coming through in the 4th position. Just motoring. Here we go, coming into the final straight. Let's see what comes out. 799, just motoring through. Looks like Leo is gonna get, Leo, Wilder, and then the 048 plate there. We've got Griffin in the 4th position. That was good racing out there, guys. Ezekiel motoring around corner number 2, coming into the rhythm section. Way to go, Ezekiel. Good work out there, dude. Moto number 1, Brindley, Samara, Watson, Wells, Emily, and Brock ready to go here. All right, we got an Edmonton Oilers jersey out front. Got a little shoulder check too, see what's going on behind him. I think we're going to be neck and neck into this finish line here. Moto number 2, Mason, Avery, George, Eva, and Oliver. Let's send all the new riders to the back of the Moto Shack. New riders to the back of the Moto Shack. Mason, Avery, George, Eva, and Oliver ready to go. Bowen? Owen? Oh, Boaz. Looks like we've got Eva taking an early lead here on corner number 3 coming into final straight. All right, looks like we've got half-track finals here. All right, finals. Half-track pedalers ready to go. So we got Bono with an early lead here. Coming out of corner number 2. 795 plate taking the lead.
Check. There we go. It's on now. We're good. Okay, we just got to make sure we fill some positions. I don't know who signed up for turn number 1, turn number 2, and turn number 3. Do it. Check, check, check. We're having mic issues, so I might cut out from time to time. Johnny, what corner? Test. Check, check. Check, check. Test, test, test. Don't move. Check, check. There we go. It's back. Piece of junk. Where's Tyrone Thompson? Looking. On the track? Where is he? Hey, Tyrone, I don't know if you can hear me, but the mic keeps cutting in and out. Do you want to just check the board? Check, check. Seems good now, hopefully. Who has the announcement clipboard with motos? Nope, nobody? Is there any, do you guys have any sheets at all? Oh, I need that. Or I'm guessing. Jump. And a pen. Can I have a pen too? I know I'm high maintenance. If you could reach, I'll take a hug. Whoop whoop.
Listen up, riders and parents. This is your riders meeting. This is a BMX Canada sanctioned race. We will be following all of the rules and regulations set forth by BMX Canada, and ask that all riders and families do the same. Motos have been posted and corrections have been announced. All of the information you need is on those moto sheets. We ask that all moto sheets be left up during the course of the race, as riders refer to them throughout the event. And checking your motos, make sure that the number that is on the moto sheet matches what is on your bike. If not, you may not be scored when you cross the finish line. Riders, it is your responsibility to be in the gate on time. You have been given lane assignments and must start from that assigned lane. Any rider not doing so may be disqualified. If you are not ready or have any problem in the gate, you must signal the starter by placing your front wheel over the gate. That will signal our starter to wait, and a track official will take care of the problem. Once the starter's command has begun, it may not be stopped for any reason. Only riders 5 and under can be assisted on the gate, and that assistance can only be the rear wheel held between the knees. 3 riders down before the first obstacle is an automatic restart. Riders, if you go down during the course of a race and are not injured, please jump up, as we have other races following. If you are injured, however, please stay down and we will assist you. Our track officials will be watching for fouls. If you feel you have been fouled during a race, you have 10 motos in which to lodge a protest with the head official. Our officials will be watching for riders intentionally impeding another rider within the first 30 feet and the entire last straightaway. So keep it clean, riders. We will be qualifying riders as designated on the moto sheets or by announced corrections. If you have any question as to whether you qualified, please return to the scorer's table for clarification. Whenever possible, BMX Canada uses a video review system for recording close finishes. If you would like a video review of your finish, please return to the scorer's table immediately following your race to make that request. BMX Canada exists for the enjoyment of the kids and families that make up our sport. Please be courteous to every member of our extended BMX family, and good luck to all the racers.
Let's get all riders to staging! All riders to staging! Megan, question. There's quite a few dots on my sheets. Are those all first-time riders? Like, there's a black dot, orange, there's an orange dot. What's the difference between orange and black? Who did it? Is she here? Can you ask? Okay, are we ready? Let's get motor number 5 loaded up. Is that a static noise? Is that okay? Is the static bad? Is the static bad? You want to go turn it down? So if you go in there, the board is to the left when you're looking at the window, and then you'll see a little dial, and it's under a sticker that says mic. Just turn that down just a little bit. Lots of kids are saying, why are you up on the roof? Well, our headsets have not been working. Usually I announce underneath the finish line booth there. So I got to use the mic, and therefore I find when I stand on the ground I can't see very good, especially on the back straight there. So someone's en route to turn it down. So I stand up here so I can get a better view, announce a bit better for everybody, and see what's going on.
Is that you topping up on fuel before your next adventure? Perhaps you're gulping back an energy drink from Petro-Canada. Maybe it's water bobbing beneath a new canoe from Canadian Tire. It's all possible with Triangle Rewards and Petro Points. Link your accounts to collect both with just one card. Redeem Petro Points for gas and snacks at Petro-Canada or convert them to CT Money and redeem at Canadian Tire. Individual program terms and conditions apply. Visit triangle.com/petro-points for full details.
Right now, you're listening to all your music on shuffle mode. Experience. Explore how to tune into your favorite playlists and albums in any order.
Test, test. Is that good? It's that one speaker right there. Okay, Megan, if you go to the other one and face it towards us, because that, like the soccer field doesn't care to hear me anyways. Okay, all good. And then the one that's kind of angle that towards somewhat maybe this direction, a smidge. Yeah. And then back to the one that's making that awful squeal. Maybe just face it kind of away from this way, if that makes sense. Yeah, face there. Yeah, that's good. I don't know about for you guys, it's good for me. Okay, we got corner number 1 ready to go. Number 2, Clint. Clint. Corner number 2, that would be Clint. You're good? Yeah. Didn't seem like you were focused there. You're good? Okay, 3, we're good. Alrighty. Hey, Dave, get away from the corner marshal. You're distracting him. Holding up the show. Stop yapping about gearing. We're ready. Gate drops. This is moto number 5, 36-40, women's a loser. Out on the track, we got Rensby, Irely, Oslin, and Ross. Through turn number 1 out front, that's Rensby, followed by Ross. Irely in the 3. And welcome back to Oslin. First race back. Through turn number 2 into the rhythm section. We got Pants matching the top side of a jersey, 1 and 2. Coming into the final corner. Here they come down that final straight. These two are glow in the dark. Release is out front. Up and over the table. She's taking the win. Ross taking the 2. And Irely 4-3. Moto number 6, 36-40, a loser. We have a rider missing. Bosnikov? Oh, I don't know. Someone's missing. We got Rensby, Bannister, Whiting, Posnikov, and Dell. I think it's Dell that's missing. Down that final straight, it's Rensby, the shirtless wonder, wearing the one and only off-color weird Kelowna BMX jersey. Posnikov taking the 2. Whiting 3, and Bannister. I think he had a pedal slip. Motor number 7, this is 51-55, a loser. Gavigan, Ingrid, Thompson, and Noel. Coming through turn number 1 out front, that is Ingram. We got Gavigan in the 2, El Presidente, Thompson in the 3. That man, Gary Noel, sporting a new ride this year. Into that rhythm section. True north, Jeff Ingram. Riding smooth in the lead, coming around that final corner. Gavigan in the 2, Thompson 4-3. Down that final straight, here he comes, up and over the table. Ingram going to take the win. Gavigan for 2, and Thompson 4-3. Motor number 8, 5 and under novice. Bunn, Gaylor, Walker, Lynn, Posnikov, and Dean. We got a green machine out front. That's Florin Bunt. Ace Dean is in the 2. And I don't know any of the other kids. Give it a couple races, I'll get it figured out. We got Bunn out on that back straightaway. Dean. Walker or Lind, I don't know, and I can't say it because one's name's Walker is the front name, and one is Walker is the last name. So I'm just going to say 1 and 2 for now. Bunn coming down that final straight. .209 taking the win. 7:49 is Dean. Oh, look at Jasper Gaylor putting it in. That's the 2:34, is that correct? Motor number 9, this is 6 novice. Milligan, Bannister, Pereira, Cousins, and Fortune. Through turn number 1 out front, I believe that's Pereira. On the outside, Bannister pedaling hard. Here they are side by side. Bannister pushing hard. He's taking the lead. Pereira in the 2. Fortune on the outside pushing hard. Here they come. Turn number 2. Down into the dip, shooting to the rhythm section. We got Fortune making a pass. In the 2 is Fortune. Pereira in the 3. They're still side by side heading to that final corner. Bannister commanding lead down the final straight. Here he comes, pushing hard, pedaling up and over. Over the table, it's going to be Bannister with the win. Fortune taking the 2, and Pereira for 3. Motor number 10, this is 7 novice. Finally, Bria getting to race her age. Turn number 1 out front, that's Irely. New ride this year, sporting the full dark oak kit, matching gloves, pants, jersey. Up and over the table on the back stretch, she's in the lead. We got Auslin in the 2. And Whiting through turn number 2, staying as they are. There comes Irely. Through that rhythm section, head to the final corner, keeping the lead, quite a stretch. Here comes Irely around that final corner, down the final straight. Over the table and to the finish, it's Irely taking the win. Auslin pushing hard, here he comes taking the 2. And Whiting taking the 3. Motor number 11, this is 8 novice. Cousins, Milligan, Halston, and Zuzman. We're going with Z. This is a tough one. I don't really know any of these kids. Out front, black pants. Through the rhythm section, red pants in the 2. We got someone off the bike in the 4. Gray pants in the 3. Down that final straight in the lead. Taking the win. The 127, that's Holston. Motor number 12, 7 intermediate. We got Mazzaro, Hollywood, Rensby, and Nelson. My little baby girl moved up last week. Second race as an intermediate. She raced last night in Vernon. The little 5-year-old intermediate out on the back straightaway. We got Mazzaro with the lead. Pro set Frankie Rensby in the 2. Nelson and little Hollywood trying to catch up. Here comes Mazzaro through that turn 2 into the rhythm section. Rensby pedaling hard. Nelson and Hollywood putting it into another gear, trying to catch up. Here they come, final corner around the bend. Mazzaro's holding the lead. Watch the jump over the table, taking the win. Rensby pedaling it out. Here comes Nelson, stealing the second place, and Hollywood! Motor number 13, 9 intermediate. Roy, Van Cornwall, McMillan, Nelson, and Crack. If I said it wrong, it's Crate. Into turn number 2 out front, we got the 9 novice, Sarah McMillan. This girl needs to move up. Here she is on the back straightaway. McMillan in the 1. We got Jax the Jet in the 2. Nelson and Roy side by side. Roy pushing hard, dipping down. Nelson on the inside. Roy pedaling through. It's going to be McMillan out front, Jax the Jet in the 2, Nelson and Roy for 3. Here they come. We are only taking 1 out of this group. Straight to the main. It's going to be Sarah McMillan, Jax the Jet in the 2, and a race for 3. It was Roy. Motor number 14, the second rack of 9 intermediate. It's a mix of an expert, novice, 8i. It's quite the group. We're going to have a full rack of this bunch. Pairing up with the last group that just went out front through turn number 1. We got Peyton Bush. Out on the back straightaway, Rensby in the 2. We got Mellis, Super B, and Bannister. Turn number 2, Bush out front. Right on the inside, holding that 2 spot. Here comes Mellis. into that rhythm section. Looks like it's going to be Bush. We take straight to the main. Down that final straight, here she comes. Peyton Bush, the expert in the group, taking the win. Here comes Mellis, up and over the table, taking the 2. What a race with Rensby and Bannister, but it was Rensby. Motor number 15, this is 8 experts. 2 7s and 1 8 experts. First straight into the first corner out front, we got Samson Herb. Airtime Elliott in the 2. Lloyd in 3. Back straightaway over the table. Here they come, catching every pedal they can into the second corner. It is Herb out front. Airtime Elliott chasing hard. Here comes Lloyd in through that rhythm section. What a race. It is tight. Herb out front. Final corner coming around. Airtime Elliott in the 2. Lloyd in the 3. It looks like up and over the table. It's going to be Herb. Lloyd stealing it right at the finish. And Airtime Elliott with the 3. Motor number 16, 10 expert. We got Herb, Purnell, and Gusto Gaylor. Turn number 1 out front is Herb, Purnell in the 2, and Gaylor in the 3. Back straightaway up and over the table. Turn number 2, Herb out front, dipping low, Purnell right behind. Here comes Gusto. Through the final corner, down the final straight. Green Machine, Bentley Herb taking the win. Purnell in the 2 and Gusto Gaylor with 3. Motor number 17, this is 12 experts. Ingalls, Hanlon, B-Man, Babcock, and Hanlon. Did I say Hanlon already? Confused myself. Out on the back straightaway, we got Herb out front. And that beautiful daylight ride, that is Ingalls in the 2. B-Man, Brennan Babcock in the 3. Here comes Herb into the rhythm section. Ingalls, Babcock, Hanlon trying to make a move on the inside. Hanlon pushing through down that final straight. Luca Herb going to take the win. Here comes Ingalls in the 2. It's a battle for 3. What's going to happen? It's going to be Hanlon. Motor number 18, this is 15 experts. Hanlon, McInnes, Bush, Laxton, and Thompson. Turn number 1, here they come. It's Bush out front, Thompson in the 2, Laxton, McInnes, and Hanlon. Airing it out, that's Bush through turn number 2 into the rhythm section. Watch the groove through the rhythm. Here we go. The Dominator. Do we still call him the Dominator? Where's Papa? He's on the gate. Down the final straight. Bush going to take the win. Thompson for the 2 and Laxton. Motor number 19, this is 17 to 20 expert. Pike, Muir, and Shaw. Turn number 1 out on the back straightaway. We got Mason Pike out front. Shaw in the 2. Muir in 3. Over the triple through that second corner into the rhythm section. Pike, Shaw, Muir. Final corner, here they come down the final straight. Pike holding the lead, the 29 ride, going to take the win. Shaw, 38 ride, and the 56 on Muir. Gate drops back to the top. Moto number 5, 36-40, women's Caruser. Rensby, Irely, Oslin, and Ross. Turn number 1 out front. Rensby, Ross in the 2, and Irely. It's a tight race out front. They are in the rhythm section. Rensby in the 1, Ross in the 2, Irely in the 3. Down that final straight, here they come. Rensby holding the lead, taking the win. Ross for 2 and Irely taking 3. Motor number 6, 36-40, Caruser. Rensby, Bannister, Whiting, and Poznikov. Through turn number 2 out front, we got Rensby, Poznikov in the 2, Whiting, and Bannister. Down that final straight, we got Rensby taking the win. Poznikov out in the 2. It's going to be Whiting, and the gloveless Bannister. Get some gloves on that man. Motor number 7, 51-55, Caruser. Gavigan, Ingram, Thompson, and Noel. Out on the back straightaway out front, we got Ingram, Gavigan in the 2, Thompson in the 3. Noel into that rhythm section. Shaking his head. I don't think he was happy with that. Down that final straight, it's Ingram. Up and over the table, going to take the win. Gavigan coming in for the 2. And Thompson's going to take 3rd. Motor number 8, 5 and under novice. My little was just racing this group last week. We got Bunn, Gaylor, Walker, Lynn, Poznikov, and Dean. Holy cow! Whoever was in the 2, that white line is there for a reason. We got to have a chat. That red bike, Bell sanctioned helmet. Parents, just let the kid know, please don't go way under the white line. We're almost in the grass. That's, there we go again. It's hardcore. Can't go under the white line there, little buddy. Out front, we got Bunn. Through that final corner on the green machine. Warren Bunn into 1. And we got Ace Dean coming in for the 2. And the white line wanderer, Walker Lynn, is that right? Taking the 3. Moto number 9, 6 novice. Milligan, Bannister, Pereira, Cousins, and Fortune. Turn number 1 out front, we got Pereira, Bannister, Fortune. Up and over the table. Bannister finding a second gear. He did the same in the first moto. Up and over the table, we got Bannister. Coming through, looking at Mum. Into that rhythm section, we got Pereira. Fortune making a move in the same spot as last time. What's happening here? They're side by side. Fortune on the inside. Bannister coming down that final straight with the lead. Gate dropping, 8 novice. Looks like he's missing a rider. We got Bannister taking the win. Fortune taking the 2. And Pereira. Are we missing a rider? No, I'm just in the wrong group. Motor number 10, 7 novice. That gate operator is too fast for me. I can't keep up. Out on the back straightaway, we got Bria, Oslin, and Whiting. Up on the gate, I got a plate 774. Whoever's riding the bike 774, that's not your number. Hey Danny, what's the name of the kid beside you there? Cole Cousins, you're supposed to be 137, your number. Irely gonna take the win. Oslin with the 2 and Whiting with the 3. Okay, we got a 211, I'm calling him Z. 127 is Halston. And the 918. Okay, now I know who's who. No wonder I don't know who you are. You got the wrong number. Gate drops. This is 8 novice. Moto number 11. Cousins, Milligan, Halston, and Z. Malachi Z. Turn number 1 out front. We got the 774 disguised as the 137, or maybe I said it backwards. The 137 disguised as 774. Cousins out on the back straightaway with the lead. Halston in the 2. Into the rhythm section. I think that's Malachi in the 3 on a loader bike. Down that final straight, the 774, that's the 137, that's Cousins taking the win. The 127 is Halston. And on the loader ride, I think that's the loader ride, we got Malachi Z. Motor number 12, this is 7 intermediate. Mazzeros, Hollywood, Rensby, and Nelson. Out on the back straightaway, Marcus Mazzeros. I think he's just being kind. Marcus Mazzeros. Come on, buddy. Give it all your effort there, Marcus. We got Rensby, Nelson, and Hollywood. Through that rhythm section out front, we got Mazzeros. Down that final straight, here he comes, Marcus Mazzeros. Rensby in the 2. Is Nelson going to do the same move? Yes, he is. He's stealing that 2. Motor number 13, 9 intermediate. We got Roy, Jax the Jet, Nate Nelson, and Craig. Wherever the parents are for Ari, just come find me and tell me to say it the right way. I'm not saying it right. Out on the back straightaway, we're taking 1 going straight to the main. Up and over the triple. We got Jax the Jet out front. Nate Nelson in the 2, Roy in the 3, through that rhythm section. Here they come into that final corner. Taking one out of the group. Round the bend, down that final straight. Jack's the Jet pedaling hard, trying to hold the lead. He's getting that transfer. Nelson in the 2, Roy in the 3. Motor number 14, this is the second group of 9 intermediates. We got Mellis, Rensby, and Bannister. Coming out of the first turn, bright blue bucket. That's the Super B of Mellis. We got Rensby and Bannister. Through turn number 2. What a move on the inside by Bannister. Rensby says, "Nuh-uh-uh, I'm quicker in the rhythm." Taking back the 2, down that final straight. It's Mellis. Rensby with the 2 and Bannister. Motor number 14 is over. Motor number 15, this is 8 experts, Lloyd, Crawford, and Herb. Turn number 2, we got Herb out front, Lloyd in the 2, Airtime Elliott in the 3. On the inside, Airtime Elliott, there they come, down that final straight. Lloyd pedaling hard, what's going to happen? It's Lloyd! What a race, you guys. Be very proud of that. That was awesome to watch. Nice move on the inside. Good job, Airtime Elliott. Pushing hard was Lloyd. Motor number 16, 10 expert. Herb, Purnell, and Gaylor out on the back straightaway. We got Herb out front, Purnell, and a gusto of Gaylor. Turn number 2. Gaylor putting on the pressure. Coming down around that final corner, down the final straight. It's going to be Herb, Purnell, and Gusto pushing hard. Gate drops, motor number 17. It's 12 experts, Ingalls, Hanlon, Baxter, and Herb. Through turn number 2 out front, we got another Herb. Ingalls in the 2, Hanlon, and B-Man Brenna Baxter. Hello, my beauty. I don't know what the static is all about all of a sudden. Herb taking the win. Ingalls in the 2, and Hanlon. Can you, yeah, thanks. That's, I'm ready to jump. Anything? Now we're off. Are we off or are we on? Are we still on? It's just that one speaker.
Moving out this spring? Don't abandon unwanted items at the curb. Plan ahead to donate to a charity, sell online, or drop off the items at a garbage facility for sustainable disposal. It's the key to a stress-free move and a cleaner community. Learn more about illegal dumping and unwanted items disposal at crd.bc.ca/dumping.
Okay, I'm on the ground here. Sorry, I didn't know they were going. On the track, we got that rack of 9 eyes. We got Nate Nelson, Roy, Bannister, Rensby. I can't remember the name of the other kid there. Ari is the first name. How do you say the last name? It's going to be Nate Nelson, Roy, Bannister, Craig, Rensby, and Craig. Craig, like cake, but Craig. Okay, so I'm going to need a little help for a moment. Is Johnny here? Johnny, can you come here a minute? Can you run over here a minute? Just super quick. Johnny. So Johnny's going to do us a little mic operation here for a minute. B-Man, how's the noodles? Good. What about Alexis Foreman? Where's Alexis? In concession? Hey Alexis, can I steal you?
Ladies and gentlemen, if we could get Berlin Van Cornwall out to the finish line, we have our move up for the evening. Berlin moving up to intermediate. Way to go, Berlin! Congratulations!
Okay, I just got to climb back up onto the roof, but I got a couple of just quick announcements before I shift up there. Parents, please make sure that your kids have the right number on their bike. I know I kind of picked on one kid, but there's about 3 or 4 that don't have the right number. So the issue with not having the right number is announcer, finish line have no idea who that person is, which means that they could win a race and we put them last, like they'd be relegated to the end. So it's just, please make sure that kids are riding the right plate number on their bikes. It's super important. Okay, I think we're almost ready. We just got to get Johnny, who I dragged off the track, back out there. Turn number 2 we're looking for. And if someone, a kind, strong individual could move that ladder. Oh, somebody already did it. Okay, I think we're looking for a finish line. We got turn 1 ready on Facebook. All riders to stage, it's main event time. Who's ready for main event time? One person. This is going to be exciting. Ah! Got to be more than one. Okay, we got one of our finish line individuals out there. Look at this handsome fellow here in the green hoodie. He's ignoring me. Mr. Crawford. He doesn't know where I am. Oh. Oh. We might need help at the finish line a minute. No? We good? Coming? Do you need help? Are you sure? Okay. Okay. I think we're ready. Thanks again for your help, Johnny, on the mic. Had to do the move up for the haul again. Gate drops. This is motor number 5, 36-40, women's cruiser. Coming out of turn number 1, we got Rensby out front, followed by Ross, Irely in the 3, and Osland coming over the triple. Rensby, Ross, Irely. Final corner, down that final straight. They're talking to each other. It's going to be Rensby, Ross in the 2, and Irely. Gate drops. This is motor number 6, 36-40 cruiser. Rensby, Bannister, Whiting, and Posnikoff. Back straightaway out front, we got the shirtless wonder, Jordan Rensby. Posnikoff, Whiting, and Bannister. Somebody got him gloves! Down that final straight, we got Rensby going to take the win. Posnikoff gassing out. Whiting pushing hard, stealing that too. And Mr. Gloves, Bannister.
Reaching out, feeling supported. The thing that helps might not be the same for everyone. So we can have to know where to start.
Gate drops, motor number 7. This is 51-55, Caruser. Gavigan, Ingram, Thompson, and Noel.
That makes you smile, but this one certainly does, because Tim's Smile Cookie is coming. Get yours from April 29th to May 5th. 100% of proceeds go to local charities and community groups.
Out on the back straightaway out front, we got Ingram, Gavigan, Thompson, and Batman, Gary Noel. Into the rhythm section, true north out front. That's Ingram, Gavigan, Thompson. Down the final straight, up and over the table. That's Ingram with the win. Gavigan in the 2, and Thompson. Motor number 8, 5 and under novice. Bun, Gaylor, Walker, Lynn, Posnikoff, and Geen. Into turn number 1 out front, we got Bun. Geen in the 2. Rider in 3 is checking out the soccer field. Then we got Gaylor through turn number 2 out front. Floor and Bun into the rhythm section. Ace Geen in the 2. Walker Lynn. Jasper Gaylor. Down that final straight, it's gonna be Florent Bun up and over the table, gonna take the win. Ace Geen in the 2. Down that final straight to finish up. Gate drops, this will be 6 novice. Jasper stealing the 3. What do they think? Yep. Out on the track, motor number 9, this is 6 novice. Milligan, Bannister, Pereira, Cousins, and Fortune. Bannister with the commanding lead. He's in his own little planet. In that rhythm section, we got Pereira, but here comes Fortune. Around that final corner, down the final straight, it's Bannister. Oh, we got a rider down, Pereira. Bannister with the win. Fortune in the 2. Here comes Cousins. Cousins is happy. Our down rider is up. Give him a hand. Let's hope he can finish this lap. Here he comes. Oliver Pereira. Way to tough it out, buddy. Good job. Motor number 10. This is 7 novice. Oh, Irely. That was wild. Out on the back straightaway out front, we have Irely in the lead. Oslin in the 2, and Whiting. Through turn number 2 into the rhythm section. Bria Irely in the 1. Ben Oslin in the 2. Bryson Whiting in the 3. I need a chair up here. Got nothing to lean on. Squat. You look like a peeing or something. Irely taking the win. Oslin with the 2 and Whiting. Moto number 11, 8 novice. Cousins, Milligan, Holston, and Malachi Z. Out on the back straightaway, we got Cousins out front, followed by Holston and Z-Man. Down that final straight, Cousins with the lead. It's going to be Halston with the 2, and Z-Man's going to take 3. Moto number 12, 7 intermediate, Mazeros, Hollywood, Rensby, and Nelson. It's tough when you move up and then you're racing kids 2 years older. Well, one's 1 year older and the other 2 are 2 years older. Out on the back straightaway, we got Mazeros, Rensby, Nelson, and Hollywood. The end of the rhythm section, Mazeros with the lead. Nelson decided, I'm kind of getting sick of passing in the final straight. I'm going to do it in the rhythm section. He's in the 2, and we got Rensby. Down that final straight is Mazeros. Nelson's going to take 2, and Rensby. Here comes Hollywood. Gate drops. This is 9 intermediate. It's a full rack of them out there. We got McMillan, Bush, Nelson, Roy, Mellis, Rensby. We got McMillan out front, Bush in the 2, Nelson, Roy, Mellis, Jax. Through that rhythm section, there's Mellis, Bush. Down that final straight, Sarah McMillan with that win. You are an intermediate rider. Motor number 15, 8 expert. Lloyd, Crawford, and Herb. Out on the back straightaway out front, we got Herb, Lloyd in the 2, and Crawford. Turn number 2, staying as they are, Herb, Lloyd, Crawford.
It's not every day that an ad makes you smile, but this one certainly does, because Tim's Smile Cookie is coming. Get yours from April 29th to May 5th.
Down that final straight, Herb out front.
Local charities and community groups.
It's a race for 2. It's going to be Lloyd.
Moving out this spring? Don't abandon your unwanted items at the curb. Plan ahead to donate.
Motor number 16, 10 expert, Herb, Purnell, and Gaylor.
Garbage facility for sustainable disposal. It's the key to a stress-free move and a cleaner community. Learn more about illegal dumping and unwanted items disposal at crd.bc.ca/dumping to find.
On that back straight, we got Herb out front, Purnell in the 2, Gusto Gaylor in the 3. Final corner, down that final straight, we got Herb out front, Purnell in the 2 with Gaylor in 3. Gate drops, we got Moto 17, 12 expert, Ingalls, Hanlon, Babkirk, and Herb. Out on the back straightaway, Herb out front, Ingalls in the 2, Hanlon and Babkirk. Through that rhythm section into the final corner, we got Herb down that final straight. Ingalls and Hanlon. Motor number 18, this is 15 expert. No, am I in the right group? What's going on here? I feel like I'm missing a rider. Laxton. Turn number 2, we got Bush out front, Thompson, McInnes, and Hanlon. Through that rhythm section, head to the final corner, the Dominator, Dominic Bush. Down that final straight, holding the lead. It's going to be Bush, Thompson, and McInnes. Last moto of the night. Motor number 19, 17 to 20 expert, Pike, Muir, and Shaw. Out on the back straightaway, we got Pike out front, Shaw in the 2, Muir in the 3. And down the final straight, we got Pike. Pike's going to take the win. It'll be Shaw in the 2 and Muir for 3.